I don't know if it caught that. And again, I wait seconds because I don't believe it. Welcome, one and all. What is that? Valnites is in no condition to take off. Why the hell not? Ooh, cutscene. Knew
I
it.
still can't get over what we saw happening outside the starship.
Yeah, our planet's really not doing too hot right about now.
I've only ever seen Rena from the surface of Dana, so I figured it was just another round planet like ours. Still though, I never would have imagined Rena actually looked like that. And what's the deal with that giant flower coming out of it?
Beats me. I have absolutely no clue. It's so surreal. It looks like a broken egg or something.
Rena and Dana. We were taught that both worlds were spherical bodies that floated amongst the stars in the heavens. But to think that they lied to us not only about the Sovereign and the Crown contest, but also the form of our own planet.
Dohalim.
Okay, who's the wise guy that summoned us here?
Someone formidable enough to bring our starship along with us.
They must be here somewhere. Let's find them.
That beam of light joining Dana and Rena. It was the Renan side that it first came from, right?
That's what it looked like. And then the Danon side responded.
Perhaps it was some kind of directive from the Renan homeworld? To reawaken the Wedge and Lenegis?
Which would mean that whoever's behind all this is on Rena after all. But what are they after? Is it really worth going through all this trouble just to steal Dana's energy?
Try to stay calm. With so many factors we don't understand, dwelling on it won't get us anywhere. What is it?
No, it's just... Zephyr once told me the same thing. So much for me making progress, huh?
You made it this far, didn't you? You notice something, you change it. That's all anyone can do. But you can't stand still in the meantime.
Welcome, Sir Barristan. These all look like doors. Can't go through any of them. Ooh, what's that? Oh, I can't examine that? Of all the things? So this is the space station that this is for some reason. There's no big "You are here" sign though, so I don't know where I am. Hola. What level am I on? Well, Essential level's the biggest. Let's just do lower level, I guess. I don't... It's the first... The floor isn't accessible, okay. Oh, I didn't want to go to Essential level. I should have tried upper level then. Why is lower level not accessible? What the shit? Aha, that's where the main thing is. Oh, okay. Nothing's accessible. Alright, so clearly these are like Renan plants. Something happened on Rena and destroyed it. I'm guessing the Thorns. And they're in control somehow. And they're trying to destroy Dana too, or someone's trying, maybe, I don't know, or someone's trying to siphon life on her. Nah, I haven't seen the side-by-side shot, screenshots.
This place looks a lot like that room we saw back in the Forbidden Zone.
Huh? What's that? It's one of those!
A red woman in disguise. Or is this their true form?
So it was a trap?
It doesn't look like it can move. Tell me, are you the one who brought us here?
That is correct. It is unusual for me to have unexpected guests these days.
It can talk.
What are you?
Hevrect 35.
Hevrect 35. Is that your name?
Correct.
What is this place? No, wait, before that, just what exactly are you? Are you somehow associated with the Red Women?
Before I answer, I have a question for you. How did you all arrive in this sector?
We did not come to this place by choice. Our ship was brought here against our will, by a group of red women who can shift into the same form as you.
In that case, we can assume my brethren who serve the Great Spirit have deemed you all to be a threat most grave.
What do you mean, serve? Are you saying there really is someone more powerful than the Red Women, pulling their strings?
He didn't answer any of my original questions, yo.
What did you do to us?
I examined your bodies. You have not been harmed in any way. Identifiers detected. The Sovereign and Maiden are among you. However, you aren't under its control. I see why they viewed you as a danger now.
Oh, goody. More riddles.
Do you think we can trust this thing?
Like it or not, it may be our best chance at a ticket out of here. Let's at least hear it out.
I shall now answer your questions. We are Helganquil. The Red Women you encountered previously are a form of disguise we employ from time to time, but not our true form.
Helganquil?
You are on Dake Phasol, a celestial base which drifted here by accident. The will of Rena's Great Spirit no longer reaches us here. Since my sudden separation from the Great Spirit's influence, I have used any and all means to extend my lifespan. As I have done so, I have also set out to monitor and research Rena and Dana from this position.
A question. What is this great spirit of which you speak? Is it something that rules over your kind?
Correct. The Great Astral Spirit is a large mass of astral energy that fills all of Rena, one with its own will, a voice we cannot refuse.
A voice? Just like Dana.
The voice of the Great Spirit speaks to our hearts directly, and we have served it without question throughout the ages.
Does that mean it was controlling your minds? Wait a second. Could this great spirit be the true sovereign of Rena?
The true ruler of Rena. It could be the same thing that's controlling Volron.
Wait, back up. You're telling us this great spirit of yours is the one that ordered you things to harvest the astral energy from Dana? I'm not sure I believe that.
Why not? We've already made contact with the will of Dana back in the Wedge, and in the Forbidden Zone on Lenegus. If Dana has a will of its own, I don't see why Rena wouldn't.
Maybe not, but think about what you're saying. If Dana has a will like Rena, then that would mean that we've been controlled by the voice of Dana this whole time, just like these things.
Dana's will hasn't been forcing us to do anything.
Yeah, but
Let's assume that what Hevrect 35 claims is true, and that we are indeed cut off from both planets. Even if we had previously been under the control of Dana's will, we would have noticed now that we are disconnected.
Your fear is not based in logic. The voice of Dana is much smaller and quieter compared to that of Rena's Great Spirit. Rena's astral energy is amassed at its center, whereas Dana's is shared among all its constituents. So thinly is that energy spread that it cannot coalesce and formulate a will.
Lay down.
Our findings here indicate as much.
Which explains why we felt its will where we did. The Wedge and Lenegus are where so much of that energy had been accumulated.
The Great Spirit's desire is to consume all astral energy. and the pursuit of that desire is why you see Rena in its current state. As a result, it has turned its attention toward Dana.
Damn it, see, I missed some of these things.
Is that why the crown contest is necessary? So that the Great Spirit can feed off of Dana?
Indeed. And it was to that end that we Helganquil devised the crown contest. Had the initial spirit channeling from 300 years ago succeeded, all of Dana's astral energy would have been seized.
But the ceremony failed. Lenegis was severely damaged, and you lost both the Sovereign and the Renasalma.
Correct. A change in plan was required to ensure the spirit channeling's success. However, recreating the Renis Alma required a vast amount of energy. That is why we turned to Dana.
So that was the real purpose behind the crown contest. An efficient means to harvest the necessary energy from Dana.
This is all happening because of me.
Nevertheless, you still haven't answered one of Alphen's original questions. Just why have you brought us here to your base, Hevrecht 35?
First, it was to confirm the identities of you, my unexpected visitors. Second, it was to ascertain whether you would be likely to accept my request.
A request? But what could someone like you want us to...
I wish for you all to slay the Great Spirit.
I'm sorry, did you just ask us to kill your master?
I did. It is in your best interest that you do so, I might add.
What makes you say that?
Lenegis has entered the final stage of the spirit channeling plan. As we speak, Dana's energy is being harvested en masse and transmitted to Rena. If nothing is done about the Great Spirit, it will not be long before all is lost.
You're saying the destruction we saw earlier is just the beginning? That...
We won't let that happen.
Why do you want us to kill the Great Spirit so badly? Is it to save our world? To free you, Helganquil, from under its control? Why?
No. My primary concern is validating our findings and analysis, which have taken many years to realize. As such, it is my desire to see how your actions impact and change these systems. However, I will not deny that vengeance also plays a part.
Vengeance? For what?
In spite of our long service to the Great Spirit, our species is on the brink of extinction.
You mean... you're dying?
At this stage, it would be wise for you to talk with the others. Ask them what you need to know. Once you have your answer, return to me. If you agree to help, I shall fix your ship.
Others? Just how many of you are there?
I am the only Helganquil who inhabits Dake Faisal.
Hey! Hey!
It's no use. I think it's done talking to us. Let's take a look around.
I don't even own Bloodborne. I missed, like, the most important part about Dana and Rena. The Great Spirit of Rena doesn't share its astral energy or something, so it's like it has a conscience, and this one of Dana does spread it around and shit, I
You
think.
can't seriously be buying anything that creature told us, right? I mean, it's practically blackmailing us into doing its dirty work.
To be honest, the conversation went on for so long, I'm not sure I understood all of it. How about you, Dohalim? Were you able to follow it at all?
At the very least, everything it said about the Renan Great Spirit adds up. At the end of the day, this whole chain of events comes back to astral energy. That being said, had we not previously encountered the will of Dana, I suspect I would find its story much more difficult to believe.
The spirit of Rena wants to see Dana completely destroyed.
Just start over from the beginning.
Why?
I can rewatch the
Astral
cutscene.
energy is supposed to be a force that creates and shapes the world.
It doesn't matter. I don't care if we're up against an entire world or what its game is. We're not going to let it destroy Dana.
Right.
There is one other thing that concerns me. How the Great Spirit, the Helganquil, and the Crown Contest are all part of a centuries-long plan is clear enough. But what about the Renans? How do they factor into all this?
Now that you mention it, and all that talk, Hevric 35 never even brought up the Renans once. And as for the Helganquil, we never did find out just what they are either.
Maybe it had a reason for keeping its silence. Or perhaps there's even more going on. Maybe the others will shed more light on the matter.
You do
Let's
own
find
it.
out.
You got it already. Today. Alright. Wait, can I walk in these rooms now? No, I guess not. Alright, let's do... Let's do lower level first. I wish I just got... Wait. Oh, I can fast travel here. This is a fast travel point? What the shiza? What the shiza? Ooh, you go this way. This isn't... Huh. All this whole room just for that. Alright, I'm gonna go to the upper level now. Because I don't want to go to the star right away. Where are you? All right. Ooh! Viewing deck, baby. This is kick-ass. So this is what space looks like, huh? Wow, we are far away. Holy shit! Jeez. Another cutscene.
Who are they?
What is it?
Oh, my apologies. It's just been so long since I've seen any humans from the outside world.
Are you a Renan?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. The Overseer told us to answer any questions you might have. Whatever you want to know, we'll tell you as much as we can. But be quick. Our subjects are undergoing a dramatic shift that we don't want to miss.
What a weird guy.
He must have meant Hevric 35 when he mentioned that Overseer.
And what was that about subjects? You don't think he meant Dana and Rena, do you?
Obviously he meant that.
There isn't anyone else we can talk to. I guess we should ask around here.
I'll talk to that main guy last, I guess. Oh look, they even set up the room so you talk to him last. If you do it in order.
Have you guys lived up here in Dig Faisal with Hevric 35 for a long time?
Yes. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head just how long it's been, though. We regularly go into stasis, so our sense of time has gotten rather out of whack over the years.
Why are you all even here in the first place?
Originally, this station was where we worked to perform maintenance on Lenegis from the outside.
We heard that the facility ended up in its current location due to an accident.
Oh, it was terrible. Apparently there was some kind of accident, and when help never arrived, they presumed the entire facility had been destroyed.
And you've been working for Hevrecht 35 ever since?
Well, at first we thought that there was nobody else inside the facility, but then it turned out the Overseer was there all along.
I'd probably end up playing
What do you
Cyberpunk
mean?
at some point, yeah.
The Helganquil have the technology to cloak themselves around us Renans. As long as they don't do anything obvious, a Renan won't see one, even if it's right in front of them.
Which would explain why Shion and I failed to notice the Red Women previously. Do they employ an astral art of some sort?
I haven't been able to scientifically confirm it for myself, but from what I understand, the type of cloaking they use is primarily achieved through mechanical means. In addition, they also used hypnosis devices and information control to get us to do what they wanted without being detected. It's a pretty sophisticated operation, especially since it avoids any unnecessary conflict. I have to imagine that's how Lenegis is still run.
But aren't the Helganquil themselves controlled by the Great Spirit? If so, why aren't Renans affected by it in the same way?
The Great Spirit's mind control only works on Helganquil, so they had to employ other means to manipulate us Renans.
You act like this didn't affect you personally. If I was you, I'd be mad as hell at their deceptions.
I mean, sure, I was surprised when I first found out about it, but it happened so long ago.
Hevrecht 35 has clearly ceased concealing itself, though. Why is that?
Who can say? My guess is it just got bored, or maybe even a little lonely.
Don't you want to go back home to Rena or Lenegis? Our ship is going to be fixed pretty soon. You could ride with us.
No way. If we went back after knowing the truth, they'd either just brainwash us or purge us outright. After all this time, there's nothing to be gained from going back. We've all agreed it'd be best to simply stay here and watch everything unfold instead. Things are going just fine with the Overseer. Not that it'll be around much longer. It can't extend its life any further. That said, I'm sure it's pleased to see the final stage of the plan before it passes on, though.
Thank you for answering our questions.
You gonna do another run? You gonna stream it? The Overseer and I have a lot of lively debates on a host of topics: politics, philosophy, science. I always enjoy them. Our perspective as members of different species are so unique that it makes for intellectually stimulating conversation. I have to imagine the Overseer enjoys them as well. They make for an excellent way to stave off the monotony in Dake Phasal.
Can we talk to you for a few minutes?
Sure. It's going to be a while before the two planets undergo their next shift, so I can talk until then.
Please, tell us what you know about the Helganquil.
I don't know what Dake is.
You mean the Overseer's species?
The Dagobah
I can't
system?
say I know much about them.
Well, for starters, where'd they come from?
Where else? From Rena, obviously.
From Rena? Wait, are you telling us those things live right alongside the Renans down there?
Of course not. There's really no such thing as Renans in the first place.
Excuse me?
Oh, I thought the Overseer explained everything.
Apparently not.
Please, tell us more.
Well, in a nutshell, the Renans were originally created from Danans by the Helganquil.
No shit, man. So obvious when he said there were no Renans.
But if that's true, then that would mean there aren't any people on Rena.
There aren't, but there are Helganquil. That's what the name literally means in their language, people of Rena.
But what need could they possibly have to create a whole new race of people?
It was a way to bolster their dwindling workforce. I trust you're aware that the Helganquil are on the verge of extinction, yes? In essence, we were created to carry on their work for the Great Spirit after they all die. They gathered Danans who had an affinity for astral arts and proceeded from there. That's why we, as their descendants, can all cast arts, albeit to varying degrees.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying Renans were originally created from Danans that the Helganquil kidnapped?
Wait, that explains why almost nobody can use astral arts on Dana now.
Helganquil technology is truly amazing. The way they alter their bodies is far less invasive than your conventional surgeries.
They have these tiny machines that are practically invisible, which they insert into their bodies and—
Enough! You needn't tell us anymore.
How can you speak so calmly about all of this?
I guess I can see how, when viewed in a certain light, their ways may sound grotesque. But if you ask me, I think they ultimately did us a favor. They saved us from crawling the earth in ignorance. If it meant their hands had to get a little dirty in the process, then so be it. Anyway, the Helganquil are the real Renans. Personally, I don't think it's such a big deal. They're also mostly the ones behind what you see going on between the two planets. I think that covers just about everything worth knowing.
I see. Thanks for filling us in.
Does he really expect us to believe that Renans never truly existed? How absurd.
Dohalim.
Just when I think we're getting to the bottom of it all, some new revelation smacks us in the face.
Then let's hope this is our last revelation for a while.
The craftsmanship that the Helganquil display always astounds me, whether it's the Zulus, us Renans, or anything else for that matter. I have to imagine it will take our kind many generations before we'll arrive at their level of sophistication and expertise. Yeah, why would he care? He's separated from it all out here. I kind of guess there were no real Renans, though, to be honest.
Do you know anything about a spirit channeling plan?
If you mean the first plan from 300 years ago, then yes. Do you know what its main objective was?
Yes. It was to use Lenegis to siphon off Dana's astral energy and send it to Rena.
Exactly. However, there were two problems we had to consider. First was how to collect and send such a large quantity of astral energy without it becoming sentient. Second, we had to figure out how to convert Dana's energy so it would be compatible with Rena.
I take it the solutions to those problems were to use the wedge for the collection, and then the Sovereign and Maiden to convert the energy.
We have a winner! However, the first plan failed when the Sovereign was overwhelmed and became frenzied. The reason for that is because the Maiden lost control. I'm told he slaughtered many Renans in Helganquil that day. For the next plan, we tried to recreate the Renis Alma, but we didn't have nearly enough of the other non-dark astral energy types. To amend that, we set our sights on Dana, and implemented a system whereby we could extract energy from it.
And the crown contests began.
Correct. Since the Maiden had been the failing point in the previous plan, it was decided to replace her role with machinery to avoid further mishaps. A new Sovereign had to be made as well. It was such tremendously difficult work, its success was dubious. But from the look of things, it would appear such worries were unfounded.
So that's what the purpose of that room we found in the Forbidden Zone was.
What about the flower that sprouted from Rena?
Flower? Oh, that thing. That's the physical manifestation of all the astral energy that's been harvested from Dana. As I'm sure you've noticed, it's quite a lot of energy. At this point, it's likely that it's become physically integrated with Rena's planetary structure.
Hevric 35 mentioned that the spirit channeling plan is entering its final stage. Is that true?
It is. I never thought I would live to see the day with my own eyes, and yet here we are. Are we done talking now? If it's all the same to you, I'd really rather not miss anything that's about to happen.
He talks like the potential end of the world is just another day on the job.
You've got to remember that these guys have been living alone up here for a long time. Who knows what shape their minds are in?
Plus, it's 2 guys
Feels
and
like
1 woman.
The whole world has been turned upside down. Is there anything we know that's still true at this point?
Seriously, I'm still trying to process the fact that we Renans were created by the Helganquil, let alone the Sovereign and Maiden stuff.
Let's take a moment to gather ourselves. I know all of this is a lot to believe and take in, but I think it's fair to say that we've found the answers we've been looking for. Does everyone agree?
Agreed. Though I'll admit that I never expected it to all boil down to Rena's great spirit being behind everything.
Everything that's happened, everything we've endured, it's all because of astral energy.
And to get that energy, the Great Spirit took control of the Helganquil. Then the Helganquil created the Renans, who went on to invade and rule over the Danans.
Plus, the reason the Great Spirit can't directly control the Renans as well is likely because they were originally Danans all along.
Either way, I think it's fair to say we've all had a lot to take in at once. Maybe too much, even. We should probably take it easy and rest our minds a bit. Why don't we all take some time to think things over, before we decide on our next move?
That's a good idea, Kisara. If the Renan Great Spirit really is behind all this, then we've got a really big fight ahead of us. Because it's not just Dana on the line, but Rena too. If we're going to do this, we need to be completely sure of ourselves. So let's go ahead and break off for now. We aren't in any immediate danger, so we should be okay. You sure you don't want to be alone right now?
I could ask you the same question.
I figured I'd get all my thinking in while walking around and checking up on everybody.
I'll go along with you. I'm interested to hear what's on everyone's minds too.
Sounds good. Let's go find them.
Everyone's just gone their own way, huh?
Yeah, let's hit up each spot.
So far, things on Dana have proceeded according to plan. I feel honored to witness the final stages of an event generations in the making. I'm keen to see how it will all turn out.
Everything we thought we knew, it was all just a fabrication that the Red Women, that the Helganquil made up.
Right. Assuming we can believe anything that Hevrek 35 has told us, that is.
Well, if the names are anything to go by, it's possible the Helganquil could be behind the fruits of Helgen too.
But if Hevrek 35 was telling the truth, and this was all just one massive lie, does that mean everything we've done up until now has been pointless?
No, I don't think so. Or at least I hope not. I think it just means we've lost our foothold for now. That's all.
Really? Well then, if we've lost it, I guess we'll just have to find another. All of us together. And if we can't find one, then we'll make a new one. End of story.
Make one, huh? I see. Right then. Count me in.
Talk to those fools. There's an inn. No one's likes to cook that one. Where's the hamburger? Oh, what the hell is this? There's more people here now. What the shit? Never mind, so there's not just 2 guys and 1 girl. The spirit channeling plan will soon will soon finally conclude as the Overseer reaches the end of its lifespan. After going into hibernation countless times to date, it's been a long time coming, to say the least. What are you going to do once the project's over and there's none left for us to research? We'll always keep observing as long as there are things out there worth watching. Once our time is up, whenever it is, we shall return to nothing. It's a fitting fate for the situation and its inhabitants after being cast out in the cosmos. Yeah, sure. Oh, there's more people down here and shit, too. I wonder if there's more people on every single floor, which I'm obviously gonna check.
Did the Renans on Lenicus lose control of their Zugals? Loose? I suppose it's plausible with all the astral energy flowing through the place.
In that case, the guards that were keeping them in line must have been disrupted. I doubt it was otherwise the great work of the Great Spirit.
I agree. It's hard to believe that such a massive consciousness could deliberately conceive and then carry out such a localized phenomena. Yeah, whatever.
You found me collapsed again and helped me back up. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks to you, I continue to go about my research. Happy bottle.
Oh, it's you two. Does he seem like he's doing any better now?
He who? Oh, you mean Dohalim, don't you?
I know that we're all struggling to wrap our minds around it all, but he looked like he was taking it really hard earlier.
What do you think about everything we've learned? About the Renans and the Great Spirit and all that?
On some level, I'm not even really sure what to think, to be honest. I mean, the Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster, but with a mind and will of its own. But if that thing's hellbent on trying to destroy our planet, then the only thing left for us to do is stop it. As for the Renans, I suppose my feelings on that are a bit more mixed.
How so?
Coexistence between Danans and Renans in Menancia is still a work in progress. In my case, I think that's partly because deep down, I was still on guard around Renans. So, to be told that they're like us, that they're actually just like us is, well, I guess it's a little deflating, to be honest.
You kept a pretty level head.
You mean about the Renans? At the end of the day, the Helganquil and the Great Spirit are the ones who are responsible. But at the same time, I realize that not every Danan is necessarily going to believe that either.
I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Danans have against the Renans is long, and understandably so. And if people then find out that they're all actually one and the same, yeah, I don't think they're going to take to it too kindly.
Even just among the Danans, I'm sure there'll be some who emerge with power and some who won't. I think if we can find a way to get rid of that imbalance, then we'll be in a truly good place.
Well, first we can try to figure out what to do about the existing conflicts we have.
Yeah. It'd be nice if one day people could learn to get past their hatred like Rinwell did.
It's no small task. We can't pretend like the past didn't happen and ask people to forget their very real pain and suffering.
Right. Everybody has their reasons for feeling the way that they do. But if we just keep yelling at each other about it, we'll never move on. In a worst-case scenario, it might lead to even more people getting killed.
And we all have to figure out how to meet halfway. Not just that, but to also embrace each other's pain, in a sense.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
It's true. Everybody has their own scars, their own trauma. The first step to healing those wounds is to put aside that hatred. It won't be achieved through reasoning, but I think it's a good first step, if nothing else. And now, I think I see a way to move forward. But to do that, first we need to make sure our planet isn't going to get wiped out.
Cool. Not to think about how we can all embrace each other's pain, as you put it. Oh, yeah. Alright. Now, though, like 5-minute cutscene.
You both seem awfully calm.
Only because after everything we've seen, we don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
How are you holding up, Rinwell? That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Yeah. I get this sinking feeling whenever I remember how Dan and mages like my family were persecuted and died out. And now, I finally know why that is. But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Danans again, then mages won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dana anymore, right? I know it's not as simple as all that, but Danans probably won't be so quick to let their guards down. And there might be Renans who still act superior because of their arts.
It wouldn't surprise me. 300 years of bad blood and prejudice isn't going to be an easy thing to overcome.
Yeah. I know firsthand just how much hatred can take hold in your heart once you let it in. But even so, I was still able to change. And if I can change, so can anyone else. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I could use my position as both a Danan and a mage to help bring both sides together.
Rinwell.
That great spirit worries me too, though. Dana's will feels so warm and inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Now that you mention it, Everett 35 and the other scientists here never really brought that up. Maybe they don't know either.
Maybe. But regardless, at the end of the day, Dana's still our home. There's no way we can let it be destroyed.
We won't. We'll keep it safe no matter what.
Ah, there comes a day when mages ain't just like anybody else in Dana. The part that I don't get is why don't their eyes glow, right? Like, that's fucking weird. Like, what's the eye glowing?
I wonder, are Danans still not given surnames of their own? As crude as the tactic as it is, it's nonetheless an effective subjugation tool. But I suppose we aren't all that different. Though grandiose sounding, ours are simply a means to identify an individual's formative background.
Yeah, fuck it. Barring the unforeseen developments that took place on Lennigus, everything has gone quite smoothly. Even if we were to notice such aberrations of ourselves, we would likely ignore them, as it's not our policy to observe as observers to interfere. Oh, yeah. The documentarian's code or whatever. It seems that when Lennigus was activated, no consideration was made for the safety of those in the residential quarter. Not that it matters. Once the plan is complete, Lennigus will serve no purpose. It's only logical there would be more pressing concerns instead. The Overseer must be so pleased to be able to witness the transformation of Dana before it passes on. Oh yeah, he's real happy.
The Overseer will in all likelihood remain with us for the time being as his vital sense can show unstable. Despite their appearance, their biology is surprisingly close to us. Isn't that just utterly fascinating?
It is! It is utterly fascinating! I'll save Doling for last.
I still can't believe it, man.
You're not the only one still trying to make sense of all this. Believe me.
Really? You've never struck me as the type of guy to get hung up on these sorts of things.
Did you forget what happened back in Thistleum? Once my memories started coming back to me, I felt completely and totally lost.
It was really that bad for you?
Yeah, it was. But thanks to Law and everybody else, I remembered that I still had things out there worth fighting for.
Man, I think you might be a better guy than me, Alphen. All I can remember thinking was, when's this guy gonna get his act together?
Law.
I was too worried about repeating the same mistakes I'd made back with my dad, and running away from the truth. That was no way to live. And I've tried to stay strong, my way. But all this talk about other races and the world ending, if I can be honest with you guys, it's just all too much for me to handle right now.
I know this is going to sound strange coming from me, but maybe the key is not to worry too much about the big stuff right now.
Oh?
I used to worry all the time about my thorns, for obvious reasons, but I never really opened up to anyone about them. And when I realized my visions pointed to a threat that was bigger than me, I didn't know what I should do or who to tell. But that's when I finally got it. You guys were all there for me, to teach me what's really important. I just had to open up and listen.
In other words, if you let the big picture stuff get you all muddled up inside, you'll begin to lose sight of what you really care about. Yeah, I think you're right.
The thing that's most important, what I really care about. All I want to do is protect the people that really matter to me, to fight for them. That's good enough, right?
Not everyone is strong enough to fight.
Huh?
It's something your dad told me once when he was still alive. Law, you know you're strong enough to fight, and you're strong enough to protect the people you care about. Forget all the big stuff going on. Just don't lose sight of what you want to protect in the first place. Sound good?
Yeah, I think it does. It's like a big weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'll fight to protect the people around me. Just like I always have. I think that's best.
Wait, no, he's gonna say something. Fuck. I leave the big boy tricky stuff to you and do what I can out by my head. Come on, damn it. Why did it do that? All right.
I apologize for making you witness that.
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Indeed. It's shocking to have so many things I thought to be indelible fade away in mere seconds.
Even I'm still not sure everything we've heard here is actually true.
Let's not delude ourselves. If what we've heard is a lie, it's a rather elaborate one. I can only imagine that you must have been constantly feeling like this, ever since your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shion. About your thorns, and being a maiden.
That's just part of being alive, don't you think?
Well, to say the least. But enough about me. I'm not concerned for myself. What concerns me is all of the other Renans out there.
When you say the other Renans, you mean the ones that are living on Lenegis or Dana, right?
Correct. Even if we stop the Great Spirit from annihilating Dana, our problems will still remain. Putting aside the untold state that Rena may be in, if we do not truly belong there, we will have to think long and hard about where it is that we wish to return to.
So, I guess your only real choices at this point are to either stay on Lenegis or come down to Dana, huh? And right now, Lenegis might not even be a safe option.
And at the same time, Danans are hardly likely to embrace Renans with open arms. If the issue is forced, things could turn dire. There is, after all, 3 centuries worth of hatred to overcome between us. And the victims of our rule have absolutely every right to feel animosity towards us Renans. Our own circumstances as the aggressors are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so down about people reconciling.
Menancia's fate was a stroke of good luck. There had been backlash over how it had been ruled. I was blessed to have sympathizers among my ranks. Still, even now, there remain ardent dissidents.
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way. Isn't that what you hope to achieve on Lenegis, after this is all over?
Indeed, I have fully accepted the burden of that responsibility. In that regard, I remain determined. On that note, I have something of a favor to ask of you, Alphen.
Oh? What is it?
Of me?
I wish for you to serve as a mediator so that the Renans can live on Dana peaceably. As the one and only blazing sword, I suspect the Danans may listen to what you have to say when problems arise.
And I take it that you'll be the one to represent the Renans?
Yes. I realize that I'm asking quite a lot of you. However, the fact of the matter is that it will take time for Renans to re-enter Danan society without any bloodshed. That is why...
You're the same as ever, Dohalim.
Is it too much?
No, relax. You get so tense and formal when you're asking for a favor. Listen, there's no need for that. We're friends.
You're too kind. I can see you were raised well.
That's some high praise, Alphen.
Then I'll ask once again, this time just as friends. Alphen, will you help me?
You don't even need to ask. Of course I will.
Thank you, my friend.
Cool.
Well, it sounds like everyone's learning from their past and using it to create a better future for everyone.
What about you, Shion? How do you feel about the origin of the Renans?
To be honest, I'm not really all that shocked, actually. I mean, I might be a Renan in the literal sense, but I've never really felt like one of them. Right now, it's kind of a mystery.
How do you mean?
Because for a really, really long time, all I ever thought about was how I was going to die. Not if or when, but how. I thought I'd die alone. That fate had me in its steely grip. I would have never imagined that I'd be traveling with someone like you, fighting to save Rena and Dana. I mean, how could I have? It's been going on for 300 years. All this tragedy and destruction. When you consider the Helganquil's part in all this, it's been even longer than that. It was Naori's hope that somehow, someone in the future would be able to stop it, before it was too late. How it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call, is a mystery.
I don't think Naori was hoping that we would just stop the world from getting destroyed. She considered me, a Danan, as a real person. And she very much cherished her own people, too. I don't think she wanted the world to be saved, just so they could go back to hurting each other. Ah, maybe this is what she meant.
Huh?
When we were talking to Kisara earlier, about all that stuff like everyone's needing to meet halfway and embrace each other's pain and suffering. She said that the first step down that path was for each of us to put aside our own hatred. That means forgiving other people, even and especially before they forgive you.
Forgiving. So it goes both ways, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't just mean forgiving things that happened in the past either. Conflicts will keep happening. If we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all learn to forgive each other.
You know, you're right. People can hurt one another without even meaning to. I know that better than most, thanks to these thorns.
It's not going to be easy getting past this pain. But if we can do it, I'm sure there'll come a time when we can all truly understand each other. I'm there with you, Shion. I too want to protect the world we live in, and all the people we care about. I think that's the very least I can do to repay Naori for everything that she did.
Yeah. I want a future that she would feel proud to live in, and I'm going to fight for it.
Whoa there, Savior Girl. We're here to save you too, you know.
Yes, I know. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I want to live, and that's the honest truth.
That's an improvement.
Well, is everybody ready to do what needs to be done?
I am. There's a lot to think about, but at the end of the day, Dan is still in danger. I don't care who we're up against. We'll kick their ass.
What are your thoughts, Alphen? I want to know what's on your mind, too.
Like Law said, if we have to fight the Great Spirit on Rena, then so be it. It's trying to rob us of our entire world. And it's going to take not just our home, but all of existence along with it. That alone is enough to make it our enemy. But it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the Great Spirit is going to be tied to us saving Xion.
You're saying there's a chance?
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegis, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Xion tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her own thorns as well.
Indeed. Xion's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy, the one type which we know is native only to Rena. And if Rena's great spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction, then...
Xion's thorns are the Great Spirit? It's not actually on Rena like we thought?
We don't know anything for certain. At the very least, though, I think it's possible her thorns are a part of the Great Spirit.
While the main body resides in Rena.
Xion.
If these thorns really are a part of Rena's great spirit, I'm going to go over there and give it a piece of my mind and then some.
Hell yeah.
The question is, how do we confront it? Suffice it to say, that flower growing out of Rena is enormous, large enough to house the will of an entire planet. The Wedge and Lenegis were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
And we only know about the Thorns connection thanks to Naori.
Hevric 35 has been observing the Great Astral Spirit this whole time. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Let's go see what that is. Our minds are made up. Let's go give Hevric 35 our answer.
I actually did not expect a skit after all this cutscene. Like, holy shit.
So if the Sovereign and Maiden were originally boot-up programs for Lenegis, what about now?
Even with the Forbidden Zone in ruins and the Renaissance stolen, Lenegis is functioning fine. If it needed us before, it doesn't appear to now.
First they lumber you with a position you never asked for, then you're discarded like you're nothing? Who the hell do they think they are?
More importantly, who do they think we are? We might not even factor into their list of concerns.
I just hope everyone on Lenegis is safe.
Worst comes to worst, Lenegis is equipped with a large number of starships the people can escape in. As long as the whole satellite doesn't suddenly explode or something, they should be fine.
Where would they go?
Explode?
In any case, if we're truly going to make a difference, it's on Rena we're needed, not Lenegis. The people there will be fine, I'm sure of it.
Right.
I'm convinced there'll be people here now. Damn it! Has it progressed any further? Where is it? There it is. Nah, it's the same. We're good. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. No, no one's allowed on this level, huh? Just me. Whoa, what is this? Hello. Lots of vital sign stats. Not just some, lots.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the great spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience, and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Rena's Alma. You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Rena's Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit, and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
So it really will kill me.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the Great Spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die, that we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational. It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the great astral spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
Wait. Naori said that the Rena's Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns can be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Well, can it?
It is true that the Rena's Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the great astral spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony, considering that the Rena's Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed. I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
Why you?
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Alphen.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Rena's Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower, then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Man,
This guy says likely a
and
lot.
tell it to us straight for once.
Hevrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar is all. Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to.
He doesn't care.
Remember that.
He doesn't care.
It matters little to me. The end result shall be the same. Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Man,
He could have just...
Is it too much to ask for Hevrek 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think we're mostly done with him. Now all we have to do is rest up and wait. Once the Fall Knights is good to go again, we'll be taking off for Rena right away. Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shion's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe. But with the amount of energy we're talking about here.
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
I'm the
Hevrek
Sovereign.
35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details. So assuming it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
I'm the Sovereign. It would work. We're gonna do it, obviously. It'll take some time to completely repair your starship. I suggest that you all get some rest in the interim. Sure. Restore me. Boop. Another cutscene? Yep. Jesus. I mean, I like getting the answers, always, but still, come on, man.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a
And then on a
different light.
weekend, I do it just
Thanks
the
to your
long.
reforms,
Holy
we
shit.
were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Danans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more? That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just... Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
How did they not just make out? How did they not just make out? Can you guys hear that, like, Windows chime? I don't think you can.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
I don't care if these two make out, man.
For what?
I was being real stupid before. About whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
You... what?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will.
It's cheating then.
So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Everett 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me. To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Oh my god.
No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember saying anything.
Now
This
you
is
won't
like...
tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
This is like Game of Thrones with Arya. Just bone one time before your impending potential doom, man. And now the big two, right? Oh.
You sure you
Yes.
don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Shion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Rena's Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrect 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Rena's Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Rena's Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything
Listen,
that we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Shion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I don't think she's ever smiled.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Idiot.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
No one made out, man? What the fuck?
Everybody get enough rest?
This is a
You ready for
long
this?
ass cutscene.
Yeah,
Why didn't they just animate this?
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrek 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
He's been saying should all the time.
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage. As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
Shion didn't give like her 2 cents or whatever. Don't say more stuff. Alright, good. My food buff is good. Well, an hour and 30 minutes after cutscenes and dialogue. We're actually gonna do stuff. Nah, there's another cutscene here, isn't there? No, there's not. Yes, there is.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
there's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
No shit, look at the planet.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
Destroyed remnants, Rena.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate. Ever.
Special owls seem to have appeared throughout Dana. Well, before it goes to the next thing, I'm gonna get a drink of water. Of course there's special owls, why not? I'm probably just gonna look up their fucking locations too. I'm not gonna traverse the entire world looking for them. Unless there's an easy way to find them. Rena, World of Death.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
This is a weird cutscene to have right after that last one.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something. So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renas Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Probably Dana's
Shion's
natural
thorns flew
energy.
out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
we might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up. Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Danans started pressing their own.
Renans, Danans, Astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different as someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands.
Hey-o.
Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
there will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example. Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
What is this? Oh, not take off. Oh yeah, this is a cool new art thing. That's cool. Okay, finally. Holy shit, now we're at 40 minutes in, I'm finally moving. Aww. What the shit? Why are there multiple ones? Oh no. Oh no, hold on, wait. Oh, that would've been sneaky. Wait a minute. I can't take these though yet. Yeah, I can't. Very weird. Oh, hey, look! It's like Helgon Quill statues. Kind of reminds me of Metroid.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Yeah, of course. Here we go.
I wonder what Helganquil civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research. As for whether Rena is amenable to an aging specimen...
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
A man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No! I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So I was thinking about those armored soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
You don't think it's weird how the armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now. And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean... just that, I guess. But still, don't you think it's kind of interesting?
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, while I've got you, what's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking, maybe meat?
Get him, Hoodle.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle.
Vicious.
Seriously, what
Savage.
the hell?
You gotta be kidding me.
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zeugles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
What do you mean?
Zeugles originally used to be living creatures native to Dana and Rena, right? Being genetically modified isn't their fault.
You're right. Zeugles were only created because of us Renans. We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
Yeah, what was the Helgonquil?
Zeugles, and then we let them go. And now we're trying to kill them because they're a threat. They really have only seen the very worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zeugles aren't so different after all.
Finally. Oh, I thought that was a chest or something. What's this? What? What? Ah. Here's another cutscene, right? Oh my god.
Helganquil!
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Wait, can you understand us?
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I knew there was something.
What the fuck? There's 5 of them. Wait, there's 6 of them. Yo, come on, man.
Off here?
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Take this!
Ready to go! Chinese Supernova!
Shield from calamity.
This one's mine!
Ruin.
Here goes!
In a bind? Try harder! My turn!
Wind Astral energy! Illuminate the dark! Holy flip! Holy
Are they like weaker at all?
Here I come! Ignite!
Do it!
Woo! Got him.
Prepare to crumble! You'll find no mercy.
So I guess the 3 on Rena were the highest tier. I hate if my move brings me into it.
The earth pulse. Tectonic fission.
That looks totally different. than what it was before.
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together. Like a finally.
Oh, he teleported. What?
You'll soon see about that.
What? No.
Your astral arts are truly incredible. Every little bit helps.
Oh wait, don't I have him?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be
Oh, I got this. Yeah, that's their weakness. My one. Oh my god. Oh, this guy's been untouched. Yeah, he's lost.
All yours, Sara.
Boom.
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danan slaves?
Doesn't really.
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
If we lose heart now, this whole mission is over. We have to stay the course.
I knew it. Oh, there's a thing over there. Oh, fuck, man. Wait, what? He got 2 new ones. For sub-quests. Wait, where's the... Doesn't he have other moves to learn? Alright, is there some other people in? Deepened Alphen's bond with a fellow party member. What? Oh, she has another Untamable Rage. That one's always there. That's not the new. Another subquest. Oh, Deepened bond with Alphen. Why is that one laid out so clearly? Oh, hers are all done too. Alright. Oh, right. Another skit.
I thought there'd be more dirt and rocks and stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the Great Spirit let them use their capabilities for? We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit. To think of the promise their accomplishments once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them? You know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like
all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself, In Tragedy's Aftermath. Hope is all we have.
Oh my god.
Just look at the size of that thing. And Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
Regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
I can understand where he's coming from. More to the point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
These things look tough.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Oh, they split up.
You dare strike me from behind?
Illuminate the destruction! Come forth! Holy Holy land! The chain between heaven and earth! Oh, really?
Why is it above me? What is happening here?
I never miss!
Take this! Can you take it?
Now!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Take this! Certainly not! Devastation! Devastation! You picked the wrong fight!
Fucking dodge me, god damn it.
I'll trip it up.
I'm all stopped up!
Devastation! Shockwave flash! Destruction!
Burning striking!
Eternal devastation! Here I come!
Where you go?
Shockwave flash! Destruction! Shockwave flash! Here I go! Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Oh, just before he jumped out of the way, I got him.
Now! Here I come! Captivate! I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Lady
My
Fortune
one
must truly
electricity
be watching
move.
over me.
I saw this. Grape gel, nice. Sorry, another fucking
I wonder
skit.
how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil. Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danons?
I'd say it's likely. Which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danons. But it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once Danons too.
Which must mean that the root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Shion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
What'd he say?
He said, without a doubt.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control it.
It's cool that I'm leaving footprints. See that? That's so cool.
What the? Where did they come from?
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Woo!
Let the marksman This one's mine. Regenerate. You're mine.
No.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain.
I'll try to be more careful.
Take this! I shall ensure you survive this.
Ignite. I'm ready. Kisara, go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Take this! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
That didn't even kill it. They didn't kill this fucking bee.
So even a masochist has his limit. No, don't see.
You guys uncame me.
Where are you going?
Rotating Eternal devastation! Penumbra! You're finished!
Oh, it's summoning more. All right, more are just coming down here. All right.
Not much longer to go.
I can carve through armor. Prepare to be sealed.
Astral energy.
We got level 58 astral figure or something. What is that?
Astral energy.
Say no more! My turn! Take this!
Chaotic figure. Oh, that's this thing. Oh, on the edge. I'm on the edge.
You're mine!
You're really strong, Alvin. Keep calm and take them down.
Still, it's reassuring to have you around. As impressive as...
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! More? Take this! This one's all mine! Luna Rondo!
Why is more happening? Is there something else I gotta do here? There's no way. Not in battle.
In a vine.
Burn in hell! My turn! I'm ready! Blow them away!
That's gotta be my rarest scene one.
Where are you going?
Now you see what I can do.
By the power of flame! Vanish without a let the marksman handle this. Dance in the way! That'll bring you down.
I'm not done!
A whirling circle. Winds of heaven. First force. Lightning. Downfall.
Destruction!
Cyclone. God, ready in here.
Burn!
Do it.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! More?
Here I go.
Take this!
Go.
Luna Rondo!
How could there possibly be more? How did... Why did it do my thing? My super move.
In a vine.
Here I come!
Glacial Spear. Pierce Evil. Freeze Lancer.
Eternal devastation! I'm not done! Take this!
A wailing banshee of lightning.
Easter! We did it! More? Destruction!
What am I doing wrong?
More for the stockpile.
I'm in your debt, Wilhelm. Then tonight's meal is on you. You got
A wailing banshee of lightning. Reload.
Destruction!
A whirling struggle. Do it.
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Strike.
My turn! Luna Rondo! Soaring Light Spear!
You don't have firearms here on Dana.
I can show you mine if you like.
I feel like things are going. I feel like it's going down faster now. 100% sure.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
There.
My turn!
One more.
No escape!
This one's mine.
Shockwave Slash!
A chain between heaven and earth.
Negative Slash!
Ready and real. Now.
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
This is like an artificial way to level me up.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be...
Hold on. Weren't there more moves? Nah.
These oogles somehow.
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
Just so I could see that little skit, I lost my like chain bonus thing, but whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't have kept it anyway. I went up one level from that fight. I fought like 900 things.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Look at this fucking place. This is insane. This is insane.
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you.
I need Shion to get her move. I gotta go to like... Yeah, just do this, whatever. I didn't hit both? Oh, okay, here we go. She'll hit a few. Yeah, good, she hit 3. What the fuck? What is hitting me? How is this thing hitting me? Oh, I guess I always think it's broken because the way it flies. But it's not. Dude. Yeah, because I didn't get this last time. I'm just doing it right away. Fuck it.
Scarlet Inferno!
It cursed me? That's the first time I've seen that status ailment.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed roll.
Bloody howling! Soaring light spear! No escape! Here I come! Raising you up! Shockwave flash! Bloody howling! No escape! It's over! Crush! Meteor! Shockwave flash! Here! Crush!
Look at all these meteor attacks coming down. Holy shit.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Yeah.
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
This one will be difficult to
These wolves are livid.
Try this! Inferno Torrent! Dazzle! Rising Phoenix! Come and face me! Too fast!
stand back. I'll trip it up.
What did it just do? Why would I do that?
Does it hurt? Now you see what I can do! Far enough!
Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
No further! It's time!
Ooh, he ran into it, you idiot, you stupid wolf. You moron.
Now it's over. Astral energy, full throttle!
No,
Here's evil.
Can you take it?
I can't take shit. Their weaknesses are all the light move. I don't have any of those. Just this one air move. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I didn't even notice that that was possible. If I can break them more often.
I'm ready. In an instant. Impact block. Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Oh. Oh, tier 1. Garbage. Absolute garbage. This obviously can't be the way to go. Holy shit. Why? Why? Oh, don't move, you son of a bitch. Oh my god, what's he doing, dude? Get away from me! Yeah, my CP's low, I know.
Stand back. I'll trip it up. I'll take you all on. No harm in being interrupted.
What's it doing? Ah!
So weak.
Quit pushing yourself and get behind us.
I'll be right in Rena in no time.
Man, I wish I had like a move. Oh wait. Oh, does that do it? Yeah, will you go toward it? No. Ah! It hit me with curse. It also cursed me.
Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on.
Woo! Alright, you know what? Give me, where is it? Orange gel. Yeah, we'll just use some orange gels here.
I'm gonna need more than that. In a bind.
Break the shit out of this thing. Whoa! Dodged. Bitch.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Do the heads have different weaknesses? No. Holy shit.
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
What our friends are for, we can't depend on them.
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Prepare to be seized. Can't get out of this. Coming through. Ha!
I don't know if I actually stunned him or not.
Scarlet Inferno.
Oh, I did.
Here I come. No escape. Deity.
Raging storm!
Burn. Soaring blast.
Celestial runner!
Sharpward blast. Down on the ground. Can't get out of this.
I wish that this would boost break it multiple times, but it fucking doesn't. I don't know what that is. The golden fire? What could it possibly inflict on you? Where's its health bar? Oh my god. Holy shit.
This is looking good. Here I come. Not today.
There we go.
I'm in your deck, Dohalim.
No! Don't use the counter. I never use the counter. Woohoo!
No further. Illuminate the dark. Hold nothing back.
Oh man, I got this again.
Eternal devastation. Dazzle. Lunar corruption. Elusive deity. Devastation. I must remember my limits. Dazzle.
Boom, got it in just in time. Woo! Holy shit.
Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Dude, come on. Alright, fuck this thing, man. Oh, wait. Ah!
This ends now. Consider yourself finished.
That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Phantom Fang, that's new.
Looks like some solid equipment.
Well, canine vest can only be for one person. Wait, what? Yeah. Actually, no. Items. The normal fight shouldn't be that bad. Those big dog things, though, are just such a pain in the ass. Oh, get the fuck out of here. I'm not fighting those things again.
Guess I misread the landing.
If I could find like an inn or a place to rest, I could come around and grind or something. Oh my god.
I have a bad
Dude.
feeling about this.
Oh, I didn't look at my fucking moves. Hold on, wait a second. Don't I have like a new move that I... like vacuum blades or something? I still don't have that? Wait, is that... The only move I have that with light properties is lightning thrust. I don't want destruction anymore though. Like, what did I like? Oh, I like that one. And I definitely don't want Iron Cleaver anymore. Double Demon Fang, maybe. Oh, that's cool. I don't like Shockwave Slash either. Get this out of here. Oh, this like super hard hitting move. Oh, Dragon Storm. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I remember that. I love that move. They're all weak to something I don't use. I'm gonna have to check to make sure that this stayed the same too. Ow. Look at how ooh, I'm fucked. Someone heal me. I probably gotta use the Blazing Sword more is what I gotta do. You gonna hit me with a spell? All right, here we go. Follow me. I'm sure it has the same move. Ooh, So it has the charge, which I can't allow to get off.
Just as well, I'm here to stop. He who
Whoa! That was an awesome fire-based attack. Woo! Oh wait! Ah! Yeah, boost break, bitch.
in a bind.
Ow. Oh, that hit me?
Burn! Soaring blast! Lunar rotor! Rising phoenix! Take it! Sword ray alpha!
There you go! Don't let up!
Ready to go! It's over!
This one's mine!
Down on the ground!
Oh, I sent her right into it.
Security! Far enough! I don't even know the word defeat.
Get over here.
Dragon form!
Freeze Lancer!
I'll blind you with a shot! Explosive ray! On the wing!
Here's a healing
Fluidity
arc.
of your movement is
Now!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Holy shit, this thing's huge. Alright.
Don't push yourself too hard.
I don't see either of the duo. The big duo. Alright, hold on a second here. We're gonna do other people's stuff here. Alright. Should I remove... I'll leave those two on because she hasn't used them yet. Oh. She might freeze him. She hasn't used that much. She hasn't used that much. She hasn't used this much either. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Just to see if I can get some moves from it, but I really just want to leave on almost just the light stuff. Alright, does she have light stuff? No, she's a Rena. She doesn't have light stuff. She has dark stuff, which they're probably resistant to. No, she has light stuff. What is this? Wait, how much light stuff does she have? Enough? Alright, she has enough of it. Alright, first aid, yeah, that's the healing stuff we keep. Magna Ray, she's done enough of that. No. 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 It can curse them, I guess? No. Wait, what? Shouldn't use that ever. I can freeze them. Freeze them. She hasn't used any of these enough. Oh my god, did I turn off the over limit? Oh my god, I gotta look to see if Renwell's over limit's turned off. Anything that can freeze them. Alright, so what else? She hasn't used that ever. Or this. Or this. Wait, what the fuck? No, fuck these things then. You're not using them, then I'll use them myself later or something. I don't know. I probably force her to use them. I'm probably supposed to do that throughout the game. We'll see if they can still even fight though. Alright, so I didn't turn that off. Alright, I didn't turn that off either. Heal, yeah, Lionheart, whatever the hell that is. Does he have any of that stuff? I don't think so. Darks. Him, I don't think is gonna have a single one. Yeah, he doesn't. That's fine. I don't think Law's gonna have a single one. Just in case I ever throw him in. Oh, he does. Just his ult. Oh, she has one. That's cool. Does she have more than one? Yeah, she does. Hold on, wait. I don't want to take her down at all. Like she doesn't have enough moves. With a 5+ combo performed using separate arts. Okay, I needed to read this. With a 5+ combo performed using separate arts. I need to use 5 different arts and then use it to get the to get this thing. All right. I'm not in a fight, right? Wait, should I heal? Yeah, just heal all of it. How did some of the other people take damage? Eh, whatever.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans. Or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
You mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrect 35 about it sometime.
He's probably gonna be dead, man. Unfortunately. I don't even know if I'm gonna beat the game tonight. I did not realize this last area would be this long after like 2 hours of cutscenes. The fuck is this? I wonder how much I'm supposed to grind in here, to be honest. Like, wrong thing to use that on, man. Oh, I hit one of the wolves.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial Spear.
Oh, he interrupted me. Somehow.
Now you see what I can do! The flame inside me yearns to be let free! Devastation! It's over!
I'm out of ammo. Watch.
Oh, why did I use this on just him?
Here I come!
Wait, what? No!
In a bind. Not much longer to go.
Come on, one final push!
Let's do this together, Alvin. Do it here. This one's got your name on it.
Ash to ash, a merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Devastation!
I wonder if I should use...
That'll bring you down.
Kisara has light attacks, and Dohaline doesn't. I guess I should probably use, I guess I should probably use her instead of Dohaline. I gotta change them between battles, otherwise they,
Take this!
otherwise it won't save.
Take this! Down on the fly! I'm ready! Demons descend! Flashing bang! I'm ready now! Wing left! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis.
I've been doing really great lately.
But then Shion's my only healer. That's the problem. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. That's fine. She has some light-based attacks. So, really, 3 of these guys.
Don't get careless.
You can't be serious, man.
Don't tell me. I don't have much left.
You don't have much left of what?
Not a chance. No escape. I owe you one. Soaring light spear.
Thanks, Steel.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Far beyond the darkest sky.
Prepare to be seen. Make it rain. Devastation.
What? No, I didn't hit. Fuck, I didn't hit him.
Lightning tiger blade. Now. Luna Rondo. Soaring light spear. Dragon form. Sword rain alpha. Megasonic thrust. Take this. Dragon swarm. Be still. Here I come. Take this.
Yeah, fuck, dude.
I never miss. Going in.
Not today. We turn the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. I can feel my power growing.
Hold on, I think I heard something. Maybe? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Let's fight this thing. Well, no, wait, I have time. Just while I'm lucky, let's fight this. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Out of my way. Take this. Shield and try harder. Not a chance.
Oh, this thing's at charge at some point, too.
It can hide itself? Amazing!
Oh, I thought it charged.
Now you've gone and ticked me off! Now you see what I can do! Dragon form!
Going in. Illuminate the dark. Magic is there.
Can't get out of this!
Holy land. Pain between heaven.
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malisa!
Here's a healing arc.
Blaze of fire!
Illuminate the dark. Pierce the evil.
I got you!
Holy land. I'll heal you all. Pain between heaven and earth. Healing sword.
I've taken too many
hits.
Yeah, Shion can't. It's hard for Shion to keep up the healing all by herself. Wait, what's its weakness? Oh my god, it's light? Its weakness is darkness?
Someone's got my back.
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Sleep now.
Take this! Dragon form!
Here goes.
Ready and raring! Now see what I can do! Too much!
Magic is there. Holy land.
Of course I'm poisoned.
I never miss.
This becomes the norm. Vinny Bats, what's up, man? Thank you for the reset. Woohoo!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me. Good. I'll leave it to you. Sword Rain Alpha. You apart.
Sleep now.
I need it. I'll burn it all.
I knew I was doing this by accident before.
Flaming pillar. Fire. Dragon swarm. Burn in hell.
Lightning orb.
A thrilling performance.
Why would this thing be weak to...
Now you see what I can do.
Why would this thing specifically be weak to darkness? There's no reason for that. Right on time, huh? Except I got knocked back, so...
My turn. Now. You picked the wrong fight. Chill.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
I'll assume most of the other things do not have this happen, where its weakness is light.
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be very upset.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Oops.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way. We got.
Yeah, alright.
Some
Thought so.
equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
Dohalim doesn't like any of the appearances of anything. It's insane. I wonder if for the last fight I'm gonna have to do anything. How do I check this? Oh, she just looked. Alright. Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh, sneaky motherfucker. I knew it. I knew it.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. I'll bring you down.
Right here. Strike.
Inferno crossing.
Try this.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on, wait. Why is he saying stuff?
In a bind.
He's not actually in the fight, and he's still saying. The game knows I've just used him so long that it's.
Actually, perhaps sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
All mine.
Damn it.
Ignite.
Time to shine.
And just like that, I'm back in it. In a bind. The front line.
Woo! Got the other wolf, baby. No, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right. I got the both of you. I got the twos of you.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Think we overdid it?
Not by a long shot.
It seriously interrupted me with that? You son of a bitch. God damn it.
Look sharp. Lightning fire blade.
Oh, I finished the fight.
Nicely done.
Well, that thing's insane. Hold on, wait, what am I CP at? Alright, let's use more orange gel, huh? Will that even be enough for this motherfucker?
I have a bad feeling about this.
This guy doesn't charge, so it's not a big deal.
You picked the wrong fight. Sword Rain Alpha. Try this. Blending blast.
Oh, wait, but I think he does this thing though, right? Yeah, I get to stop him one time. Oh, I ran out of AP.
Take this.
I can do this all day. Here's a healing arc.
This one's all mine.
Where is he? Where is he?
Burn in hell.
Flaming meteor.
Try this.
Vanish without a lightning orb.
You're mine. No escape.
Is there any other way to break him? Why are these like Ubers?
Yes, Alvin. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
I don't like that these Ubers exist.
Healing arts to accomplish
This one's all mine.
lightning orb.
It keeps turning the fucking camera on me. and it's like disorienting me enough that like I roll the wrong way.
How do you like me pounded into shape? Hurricane strike! Illuminating Lunar arc! Dragon Titan carve through armor! My head's spinning with water! Lunar arc!
Look at how many big things are happening. Look at how many big things are happening. It just takes so long to kill these guys. Like, this can't be a good sign for...
Anything in armor is all mine. Will this help? Try this. Here, meteor. Brendan, time to shine. Armor won't save you. Take this.
I owe you, Sion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
I need to let her use her thing.
All mine can do is cause havoc.
No, no, no. Shun, you're gonna use your goddamn ult. She didn't use it.
Their arts were interrupted. Where are you going? I'm ready to go. In here. Now you've gone and ticked me off. Sword Rain Alpha. Dragon Force. Make it rain. Jump.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be.
I obviously need more items, but hold on. I honestly don't think I'm gonna have time to finish the last boss. Like, there's so much stuff here.
You're real lucky.
There's so much stuff here. There's not even... Oh man, there's a fucking chest over here. I get lucky at the worst times in this zone. Heavy treat, yeah, sure, whatever. No, 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 no. No, let me in. Oh my god, can I get there? Didn't. I didn't get there.
We're in for a long struggle with this one. The flame inside the cure will be let free. Ignite! Flaming thrust! Rising Phoenix! Healing Denied! I owe you one.
I don't know what to do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Eat this! You're mine! Blazing meteor! Inferno!
God damn it.
I'll take you
Again,
along.
they keep interrupting my goddamn thing.
Flares of Vanishes!
Almost missed that, thank God.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Inferno Crossing! Sword Rain Alpha!
Do it!
Destroyer! Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Sword and Shield! A classic combination.
Mysterious fragment, dude, I can make it. I can make it now. Oh man, that's the first mysterious fragment I got. Wait, when did I get this? Sweet. That's what I want. Resistance 50. Oh, I didn't get the fucking moves for him. Those are new moves. And I don't know what kind. Oh, it's a wind. Dude, it can't be light. They can't be light. No. Damn it. Wait a minute. No chests or anything? Man, this is bullshit. Wait. Hold on a second. Oh, I just went in here. Okay, alright. How hilarious would this be if it brought me back to the surface? I mean, as if these things like healed me or something, though. Shuffle. Oh, damn. I'm way below the surface. Yeah, but it's a broken fucking husk of a planet. How? Oh. What am I sitting at here? I'm using another fucking orange gel. No, not equipment. Can you at least have a weak point this time, Mantis? Wait. Okay, yeah.
You picked the wrong fight. Devastation! Rising Phoenix!
Oh, we're doing way more. No, he charges! No, I'm a fool. Come on, Dohalim, get that shit back. No, not Dohalim, not Dohalim. Oh, Kisara's not even close, dude. She's not doing enough in this fight. Yeah. Sorry, Kisara, I couldn't stop him. She's charging so slow. Look how little healing we're using. What is happening? Oh, there we go. I legitimately don't think I can finish the boss in this game tonight. Then I think my whole next stream is gonna be the boss. This is just taking so goddamn long. All these enemies are so goddamn tough. Like I can't tell if I'm supposed to have grinded before coming here or something. I don't know how I would have known to do that. Whoa! That's Incineration Wave? Holy fuck!
I have no limits. Look sharp.
That's Incineration Wave, dude. That was so awesome. A forward wave of just pure death.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
No, because you're a moron. You don't know shit. Wait a minute. Wait. Oh, SP accumulated. Does he have one more move? Or no? Yeah, ground dasher. Here we go. Then we'll come back down here. Or... oh, improved healing arts is on this one. Yeah, we're gonna get that one after this. Look at his arms after he does that. That's so badass.
This'll make us even more formidable.
Lucky Bangle. What? I expected it to be armor. Why are all the other ones armor? Oh my god, this room is huge. Oh my god, it's huge! See, this is why I'm not gonna beat it tonight. Is this a trap room or was this the room I was just in? That's the room I was just in. Transcendent Pebble, yeah, whatever. More of these fucks, huh?
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Now you see what I can do. This one's all mine. Here I come. Ignite.
I'm going to need
How about
flaming
meteor!
Inferno
Sonic
crossing.
roar!
In here.
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire! Not a chance!
Oh, I actually killed one of them.
Sword Rain Alpha! Sonic thrust! Mega Sonic thrust!
Damn it. What's that move? It just fucking backhanded me.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone!
I've been doing really great lately.
I can't remember what I was gonna do with him after that. I guess I'm just... Yeah, why not? Oh, these guys are guarding something? No, they're not. They ain't guarding shit. Alright.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Can't get out of this! Take this! Be still! Rising Phoenix!
Where are you going?
Take this!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Dragon Swarm!
Here I go.
Sword Rain Alpha! Pierce through!
Lightning.
Going now! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
How about this?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Why'd you heal me?
Stop you dying?
Right.
I'll burn it all!
Now I know how to activate this. I can get it every single time, and it hits way harder than the first one.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
No, get to it! No! Holy shit.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Did it!
Yeah, nice technique.
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back.
On guard.
Dragon Swarm!
Discharge.
Commander of Heaven! Phoenix Cyclone! Not a chance! I'm not done!
This one's mine.
Make it rain! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Okay.
Denied.
Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha! Limbo!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Supreme Altar. Oh, they were guarding something. Okay. Holy shit, man. Wait, what was that? Oh. What the fuck? No way. No way. What? It's 584 the max? It is. There's no way. Man, dude. Oh, thank God, it's one at a time. I managed to trick him.
No escape! You picked the wrong fight!
Alright, this thing charges, so don't use Kisara right away like an idiot.
No further!
I'll take you all on. Ha! Flare Demolitor.
Here I come! Dragon Swarm!
Flaming Meteor.
Try this! Explosive ring!
Holy shit, that's a big one.
In here. Here's the evil. I never miss. I'll be saving
Take this!
How about this?
Oh, this is the one that's light. I'm not prepping for every fight. It's just not gonna happen.
The flame inside me
Woo!
still has to be let free!
Oh, you can...
Pull myself
You can...
together.
You can sort of game that by like just by dodging over the puddles. You should always get it. If these weren't so goddamn... The only problem that I have with this one is that it's just so long. I feel like I should change Sword Rain Alpha with this one. With Dragon Swarm. See, I can just do that. Nice try with your shout of anguish. Ah! It's all the way over there. Mother of God. I can't get there. Whoa, incineration wave, baby. Even if that's not the best one to use in that situation, that was the coolest one. So. Oh no, it's using art. No! How'd you get that off? You cast it so fast. He cast it so fast. I've never seen something cast that fast in this game. What the fuck was that? And he's just doing it again. Oh fuck. I didn't expect him to be right there, dude. Yeah, I didn't do it right. Fuck.
Scarlet Inferno! Astral energy! Say no more.
Alright, I got 58 hit combo. Yeah. I need to use more orange shells, I know. I'll probably be done by the time you get back because this is taking way long. It was like an hour and a half.
Was that used to be?
No, not really. God, I hope that's enough, man.
All in a day's work.
There better be something. This better be worth it. Oh.
Don't tell me.
Oh, ooh. Hit him. Oh, thank God. If you missed the first one, then he's got like a year of waiting for this guy to fucking like not dodge every move that you do. What? I didn't get it. Why didn't it go off? I can't believe the little chameleon shit. Casts arts. Like, what the fuck? Oh, here we go. And this time, get it. Incineration Wave is so cool. It's so fucking cool.
Flare the Molotov! You're mine! Prepare to be seized! Anything in armor is all mine! Take it!
Oh, this thing's actually going down fairly fast now. Oh, those bubbles look like casting circles, man. Oh, wait. Oh. What she did? Cut off mine. My boost break. You're lucky you still stun him. I'm about to die. Hit it right in the butthole. It's weak point. No, it's butthole, man. It's butthole. The clearest weak point in any game for any enemy ever.
I can do this. I just have to get it together. We're right here. We can help.
All right, someone save Rinwell.
You have us to lean on.
You're right.
All right, don't stand in that. That's rule number 1, right? Oh, she's gonna do it again. She's gonna do it again. Man, fine.
Consider yourself finished.
I thought the stream was gonna be like 2.5 hours. I beat the last boss. Maybe I look for some side stuff. Increases the properties of any armor it's applied to. What? The fuck does that mean? Wait a minute. No, I go this way. Yeah, alright. Can I make it? Can I touch the next enemies, which must be in here somewhere? Oh, come on, man.
This one's.
Yes, I know.
But we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Did I just dodge it? No. Thought I did.
Take this. I'll take you all.
I got the incineration wave off, luckily. Kisara is finisher happy, though. No, get out of his way.
So tired.
All that running around and keeping up with you.
No, I don't think I
It literally jumped in the air that high to fucking hit me, dude. All the meteors miss, of course.
It's time.
Look at how much is being done to it right now, and it's not taking that much damage. Really pissing me off. Whoa! Come on, man. Alright, she used her thing to stun it. That's fine.
Flare the Molotov!
Here's a healing arc.
You're mine!
First aid.
Take this! Deny!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Inferno
Burn! Okay, here I go. Try this! Explosive ring!
This one's mine. Now you see what I can do. In a bind.
I'm probably supposed to use more of my health to do more damage with my fire stuff, but fuck. No.
How do you like being pounded into shit? Do it!
Good.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Well, you earned that one. And it's its weakness.
Does anyone else think this may be just a bit
Wait, no, wrong
too
way.
tough for us?
No, only you. Kisara. You fool. I don't have enough, yeah. Nope. I don't have any more of that, so I gotta do pineapple. Oh, I have 8 of them, though. That's nice. I had no idea. How is this not a... Oh, no, a red one is the better one. That's mine. That's... Wait, no. No, that's Kisara's. Yeah. So I've gotten 3 people's armor. I'll at least make the end of this room for sure, but my god, fights are so long. No more Ubers, man. I fought so many of them. Oh. And it's definitely like skipping them is pure folly, obviously. She's already in that state? Are you kidding me? I mean, I don't care. I mean, it's not a problem, but don't do it, don't do it. All right. That hits the whole fucking battlefield. I should use that on one where it's multiple things at once. No, 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 no. All right, I got both. Oh, I took like a major hit there. Holy fuck. Oh. I think I got it. Yeah, I did. Nice.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
Why can't these things be weak to fire, man? Main character of the game uses fire. Like, just once. Is anything in this game weak to fire?
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Woo! There we go. Yeah, I definitely gotta use charged up moves like that better, like more often. Did way, way, way more damage.
That astral energy was incredible.
Like my health is not worth it. Platinum chunk, Jesus. Wait, why did I get that thing? Did I get someone's thing? Oh, that sound effect was misleading. It's a golden enemy. Are you serious? Oh, and what the fuck? And it has 2 little helper bitches? Oh no.
That enemy looks strong. I bet it'll be worth our while to fight it.
got a really bad
I obviously have to kill these things first. How did it hit me?
Will this help? Lightning orb!
Oh fuck, it's right in me. I'm inside of it.
I may have bit off more than I could chew.
I'll smash you! Try harder! Not a chance!
I don't think I did it right. Yeah, I didn't.
Now! Scarlet Inferno!
By the way, Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha!
Tiger
Come
Blade!
one, come all!
Here's a
The
healing
flame inside me yearns to be that flame!
Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Alright, here we go. Now I can focus on you, you son of a bitch.
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Burn! Tiger Blade!
Where are you going?
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's a healing arc!
I can carve through armor!
Get you all tucked away.
All right. Now where was I? Dragon Swarm! Sword Rain Alpha!
I need to watch for it to start casting shit immediately.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's the evil!
No further! Dragon Swarm!
Pressure!
This isn't ideal. Not today!
It's alright, I got us.
Try this!
Use my health, damn it!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
I imagine I did a ton of damage there. It looked like I did a lot of damage there, right?
Sword Rain Alpha! Dragon Swarm! Here I prepare to be seen!
Ooh, Rinwell. Don't take that kind of damage, alright? You know what I'm saying?
Take this! Raven Swarm! Lunar Rondo! All mine! Not here I come!
Yes, here we go, alright. Oh, we're hearing it scream. That was cool.
I can't hold on much longer!
Easter! Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine!
Oh, I didn't do it right. It's a whole 2 buttons at once. That was foolish.
Take this! Here I come! In a bind? Armor won't save you! Look sharp! Dragon Swarm!
Now you've gone and ticked me off.
Only having one healer really limits. But I feel like they overlap their healing a lot, and it was annoying.
Not today! Dragon Swarm!
I'll take you all on.
They better stay right in front of me, Kisara.
Dragon Swarm! Explosive Ring!
She died.
Far enough! Try harder! My turn!
Round and pound.
Oh, she's dead. Come on, man.
Dragon Swarm!
Now my clothes are ruined.
Armor won't save you! Try harder!
There you go, I broke him. Fuck you, you little shit.
Try harder! Not a chance!
Get on in there with the
Sword Rain Alpha!
Good, alright.
Commander of Heaven!
Man, I could have stopped that too.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too deep?
No. I can't believe I used all of it.
Will's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious. Well, at least it better be fucking armor.
A long slog with this one.
Burn! Dragon Swarm! Try this!
You want to play?
Explosive Ring!
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Oh fuck.
Dragon form! Thanks! Eternal devastation! This one's all mine! I'll burn it all!
Yeah, use that sovereign power, baby.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alvin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you!
Dragon form! Ignite! Sword Rain Alpha!
Oh, that's
I never miss!
Take this! Dragon form!
feel free to heal me, you know, whenever.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Not a chance! Dragon form! Time to let it rip!
Oh hell yeah.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Denied.
One more!
We've turned the tables on him!
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back!
Sleep now! Rise and shine!
Dazzle! I'll burn it all!
Damn, I'm so glad I know how to activate this shit now, man.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
I'll heal you all!
Take this! Strike!
Get over here, you little bee piece of shit.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Woohoo! Did I dodge that? I didn't.
Be careful not to overdo it.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. I didn't get Kisara's shit back. Not that I was targeting the right enemy, but whatever. Eh, fuck. Use all my goddamn health.
It's too much!
I can carve through armor! In a bind?
Woo!
A wailing dusty of lightning! I'll be saving this one! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
Dazzle! I'll burn it all!
Yeah, hit him again, baby.
Flaming pillar! Fire!
He puts the sword away because it should be the fucking end, but it's not.
Let free! Now or never! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade! I've still got a ways to go!
That
Elemental cape. Yeah. Alright, so 4. I now have 4 of them. Sweet. Alright. Oh my god, she has a move? Fuck. Oh, she has multiple moves. Oh, fuck. Tempest, Wyvern, and Havoc Thrust, right? This is a healing point. Oh my god, is this the final boss? I can't tell. I'm glad I didn't just use a thing to heal, though. Oh, I'm level 50. I must have to grind here. So I'm gonna save this in case like I can't come back here after the game's done. Alright, let's do like one attempt at the final boss maybe. If this is the final boss, but I'm not convinced it is. Although, this is a pretty big map already. And there's a fast travel... Wait. Oh yeah, these things aren't activated yet. Is there really a post-game on Rena? I thought it was supposed to collapse. All right, let's see. If this is the final boss, one attempt. Otherwise, it's waiting until tomorrow.
What do you think this place
It's late.
was for?
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
I know my food buff's about to go away. I still have my food buff right now. So let's see. Not even the final boss. What the fuck is this?
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful. It's huge.
He said so that they would know it was big. Valkalinimus. Okay. No weak points. Oh, I thought it was already kind of damaged.
It's no ordinary Zooble. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing. Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Where are you going?
Crush!
On guard!
Dragon Swarm!
Going in!
Sword Rena!
My head's spinning just watching.
Dragon Swarm!
I imagine this thing can't charge, right? So.
Head is his weak point?
Need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
No further!
Flaming meteor!
Holy land! A chain between heaven and earth.
It's really gotta stop doing that, man.
You picked the wrong fight!
How about this? Thank you for all
Where is
your
it?
help. I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
I guess it stays down longer than most other things. I can get 2 sword buff moves in. I'm pretty sure.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Lightning orb! Here I go!
How am I not dodging that? How am I supposed to dodge that? Is the real question, I guess.
Where are you going?
Oh, what the fuck is that? Wait for me, you fucking bug.
Flaming meteor!
How
about this?
It looks like you got this covered.
Now you see what I can do. Take this.
Denied! Going in.
I'm almost at the halfway mark here. Nice, here we go.
I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life.
Alright, it should knock it down there, right? Are they not? Oh, he is, alright. This is not actually doing that much. It's just when it fucking jumps.
To be let free. Dragon swarm. Now you're getting serious.
It didn't just do that, dude. You did not just go intangible mode. You son of a bitch, dude. I don't know what it's about to do. It just spun. That hurt. Oh, oops.
Stay away from my friend. They won't save you. Dragon swarm. No further.
I can't believe Kisara died. Oh, why'd I do that? It's not takedownable yet.
What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alvin. We'll take point here.
Thanks. Sorry to impose on you like this.
Oh.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right.
This one's mine.
Woohoo! I actually dodged it.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish
Armor won't save you. The flame inside me. Yours.
Oh, it's finally takedownable. Is it not?
This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you.
There's obviously a second phase. This has been way too easy. What does the scream mean now? What? How did it fucking hit me?
I'll smash you.
Get on in there with the others. The enemy is going all out.
Oh yeah, here we go. I think I just gotta do this anyway. You gotta be kidding me.
That'll bring you down.
You'll pay for that.
I'll bring you back from death. Let's go! I can't hold on much longer. The chain between heaven and earth. Glacial spear. Lightning. That move.
I'll smash you. Here comes a big one. Dragon swarm.
Glacial spear.
Was it gonna jump? Is it gonna jump? What's it doing? Oh, it killed me. Alright. Ah, fuck it. I'm using the life bottle. Oh shit, I need it's so close to death. I'm just gonna use a life bottle on Kisara also.
Commander of Heaven.
There we go. Get out of here, you Renan abomination. Cutscene, I'm guessing.
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
It was dropped on us.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Hell Ganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting. But I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
Oh. They can't expect me to do another boss. I'm gonna... There would be another heal point before our boss. Is that a heal point? I can't tell. Imagine if they hit a heal point like over here. Like tricky. No, pineapple gel, yeah. Well, then they definitely expect me to use it. Let me see. Is that where I am now? Oh, shit.
I think Hoodle's hungry.
Funny. I could have sworn that was your stomach making all the racket.
I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but this is fine. If this brings me somewhere where I'm immediately gonna fight, I'm just done. I just want to see if there's a cutscene right here. I can't believe they took the time to name all these rooms. I guess I won't know what's past here. I'm coming out the other side now. You're on the, of course. Again, I'm saving just in case. There was a fucking bug somewhere in here. Thing saying I can go back to Dana.
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Why would I do that? I guess I would do that because I could travel back to Dana. I get the sneaking suspicion that, whoa, ayo. Pixie crystal? That's not new? I get the sneaking suspicion that this is gonna be one of those games where, like, you save right before the final boss. If you want to keep going, you have to not beat the final boss and go somewhere else.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little
Oh my god.
while ago.
Alright.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
There's a fucking side quest on this place. Wait, can I actually go there now? Hold on a second. And this is a fast travel point. Wait. Ah. Wait, can I fast travel? No fucking way, man. I want to beat this game. But we're gonna save right here. I can't do all this. It's too much. It's way too much. I expected it to. I was just gonna fight the final boss. Look at this room. I gotta fight more stuff. This is just gonna leave me. I gotta go all the way to the flower. It's gonna be the entire opposite side. It's gonna be a whole mirror situation. So it's gonna take me just as long. It took me like let's say an hour and a half to get to this part. Hour and a half to 2 hours. Another hour and a half to 2 hours to get to the other side. And I'm like done after that fight. I'm at least gonna fast travel somewhere where I can cook again, get a buff, but I'm gonna do that next time. And then I'll come right back here. I'm not gonna do I might go collect all the side quests and then restart this fucking final thing. And I'll give myself enough time in my next stream to 100% finish this game. Okay? I guarantee, but I don't have another 2.5 to 3 hours in me right now. It's already midnight. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Appreciate it immensely. Next time we will definitely finish the game. I promise. I did not expect this. But until then, have a good life. I don't know.